Hello again, beautiful people. I hope you're doing great. Welcome in another episode of Nisrin Spirituality. In here, we speak about spirituality, psychology, about life, about business, about everything. In here, we speak about life. Okay, so today I wanted to speak about this question that comes frequently when we are awakening. Awakening, what is that? To say awakening is simply meaning that you are maturing. You are like awakening to the real sense of life, not sense to sense that you will give to this life, and you are like recognizing your power. This is the meaning. So this question is asked whenever you are starting to awaken, which is, or this question often pushes you to awaken. It is about, why do we suffer? Suffering. Um, Buddha spoke about this, and he has this like so famous saying. I think it says, "I teach you the end of suffering," and I guess he wanted to say about with this that the end of suffering is when you awaken to your real power, and your power is not mysterious word. Power just is so like, we should use more this word in our lives, because it is just part of life. It is just part of us. It is not a word which exists in the fairy tales or whatever. The power is what we are, is the energy of life, is the life force, and so forth. So why do we suffer? Well, from my own experience, I suffered a lot because um, because actually I was resisting. This is why we suffer. It is just for this. If you are suffering, means you are resisting whatever thing you have to deal with in life. You are resisting that. That's why you are suffering. Because imagine if you were okay with what is happening to you, that you see as negative. It's negative. It is negative. It is what it is, not what you prefer. That you are okay with it happening, because it is just part of the present moment for you. So you are not resisting if you do that. But when we are not mature enough, and when we are just maturing, which is a natural phenomena, it is okay not to be mature. It is okay not to be awakening. Nothing wrong with that, because it just happens. It is natural phenomenon. I do believe that awakening, it is not something that we provoke. um, I mean, in a part, yes, but in the big picture, it is just the way life is. I mean, the great life, the universe, the existence, rather, it is how it is. I mean, the existence evolves, evolves and evolves and changes all the time. So, awakening is another word you can use for awakening is evolving and changing with the illusionary time. So when you start to awaken, if you are not so conscious of that, you start, suffering is here to, it is a positive way to see suffering. Suffering is here to help you, help us see or understand that we are actually awakening. So, and the more we are resisting and we don't understand that we are awakening, we don't understand that we have to change our definition of life, and we are not understanding that life is not what we used to think it is, and that the existence is so huge, and there is so many things, and life is like without limits, and it is just infinite. If you do not understand that, you will have some challenges in your life. These challenges are meant to push you within yourself in order to make you see that there is more into just being born, being a human being, and like doing this casual life, and that's it. We don't know, is there anything outside of this planet Earth or no? Well, suffering is here for that. It's not suffering, those are challenges which are part of life, but when you do not accept does not mean that you do not do anything to change it. Accepting is just it just means recognizing right now it is negative for me. That's it. You can still do things to change the situation, but with no inner resistance. But if we resist within us that resentment, this is what causes suffering. Okay? So we do suffer when we resist challenges, and when we resist evolving, actually, because we do not to change our beliefs, we do not to change the way we see life, because it is our comfort zone. We have been taught that life is this way, and that there is nothing else out there, and that you just have to grow up, or like do some studies, have a job, have a family, and maybe do a project or not, and then die. Is that it? No, there is more. This is the role of suffering mainly. But suffering does not occur if you do not resist challenges. And challenges in life are meant to lead you to evolve and expand. And expanding and evolving is the unknown. We don't know what is going to happen if we do that, or if we stop believing that. Excuse me. We don't know. So it is the unknown, and the unknown is somehow scary for us when we are not mature enough. I'm using the word mature in a broad sense. I mean, spiritually speaking, and the word spiritual for me means just the true sense of existence. Okay. um because some people do think that spirituality is a kind of a religion. No, it is not. Whether you like it or not, you are spiritual, because you are a spirit. You are my spirit is energy. You are made of energy, and all what exists is energy. um I mean, people who say that, well, I don't see it, so I don't believe it. Well, we don't see air, but you do believe that you breathe. Can we see air? We don't see it. We know that we breathe. We know there is air. It is life. Okay? So, to end suffering, we just have to relax. Relax into what is happening right now and that we don't prefer. Just relax into that, recognize that, do whatever you can do to change that, but without any resistance, inner resistance. Don't invalidate the negative. This is what I want to say. If you invalidate the negative, you'll be resisting, so you'll be suffering. To end that, don't invalidate the negative and do whatever you like and be okay for it to be right now. And you know that life evolves and changes all the time. So the negative right now will pass us. Okay, I hope this insight is inspiring for you. I hope it makes suffering clear for you, and it gives you the key to let go of suffering, which is mainly letting go of resisting and invalidating the negative. Just be okay with that. Sending you much love and see you in another episode. If you like this channel, if you like what I'm sharing with you, subscribe and leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Ask questions if you like. See you next time.